The following is an edited extract from the Autobiography of Charles Darwin, from the Life and Letters of Charles Darwin. Cambridge, 1828 to 1831. During the 3 years which I spent at Cambridge, my time was wasted, as far as academical studies were concerned, as completely as at Edinburgh and at school. I attempted mathematics, and even went during the summer of 1828 with a private tutor, a very dull man, to Barmouth. But I got on very slowly. The work was repugnant to me, chiefly from my not being able to see any meaning in the early steps in algebra. This impatience was very foolish, and in after years I have deeply regretted that I did not proceed far enough at least to understand something of the great leading principles of mathematics, for men thus endowed seem to have an extra sense. Public lectures on several branches were given in the university, attendance being quite voluntary. But I was so sickened with lectures at Edinburgh that I did not even attend Sedgwick's eloquent and interesting lectures. Had I done so, I should probably have become a geologist earlier than I did. I attended, however, Henslow's lectures on botany, and liked them very much for their extreme clearness and the admirable illustrations. But I did not study botany. Henslow used to take his pupils, including several of the older members of the university, field excursions, on foot or in coaches, to distant places, or in a barge down the river, and lectured on the rarer plants and animals which were observed. These excursions were delightful. But no pursuit at Cambridge was followed with nearly so much eagerness, or gave me so much pleasure as collecting beetles. It was the mere passion for collecting, for I did not dissect them, and rarely compared their external characters with published descriptions, but got their name anyhow. I will give a proof of my zeal. One day, on tearing off some old bark, I saw 2 rare beetles, and seized one in each hand. Then I saw a third new kind, which I could not bear to lose, so that I popped the one which I held in my right hand into my mouth. Alas! It ejected some intensely acrid fluid, which burnt my tongue, so that I was forced to spit the beetle out, which was lost, as was the third one. My summer vacations were given up to collecting beetles, to some reading and short tours. In the autumn, my whole time was devoted to shooting. Upon the whole, the 3 years which I spent at Cambridge were the most joyful in my happy life, for I was then in excellent health, and almost always in high spirits. You have just listened to an edited extract from the Autobiography of Charles Darwin, from the Life and Letters of Charles Darwin. Download a PDF copy by clicking on the link in the description below.